Happy Saturday morning to you all. This is Storm Track 7 meteorologist Robbie coming to. Of course, it's the Saturday before St. Patrick's Day. That's tomorrow. Of course, you can see a 3-leaf clover. Maybe we should have a 4-leaf clover back there, maybe for some luck for tomorrow is to get some better weather. Not that it's all too bad, but it could be worse. I can tell you that much. We're going to go through some St. Patrick's Day weather history here on our Weather Wonders for this week. So let's dive on into it. Of course, not too bad again to start this weekend. Temperatures in the 50s today. But check this out. Back in 2012, that was our warmest ever in terms of St. Patrick's Day. Now, these aren't the all-time March records, though, but still, check out this warmth in the lower 80s all across the board. 82 in Waterloo and Cedar Rapids as well. 83 down in Iowa City. That's a gorgeous day. Maybe you even worked up a sweat back in 2012 on St. Patrick's Day. But on the flip side, what about the coldest temperatures? Well, it's not often we see temperatures at or below zero, at most actually. Waterloo, it happens about once every March. Now, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City, it's less than that. And by the looks of it, it's very likely we do not see temperatures below zero. At least we haven't so far, and it doesn't look like we will for the remainder of this month. But I do want to talk about this as well. In terms of snowfall, what I want you to notice here is a lot of these records for most snowfall on St. Patrick's Day came back on 1965, upwards of just about a half foot of snow. Iowa City, that was back in 1984. But again, Cedar Rapids, Waterloo, and Dubuque, that year was 1965, and that was a pretty big storm. It was actually the St. Patrick's Day blizzard of 1965. Check out this map here. Now, it wasn't as much snow across the northern half of the state of Iowa as compared to our friends up north. Check that out. I'll point this out for you here. Just west of Minneapolis, you see those blues there? We're talking about snowfall that fell from this storm, upwards of 2 feet of snow, already on top of several feet at least, of snowpack. So it just added up and up and up back in 1965, even in the month of March. It was a powerful storm, strong winds, and produced some blizzard conditions to our friends up north. And just a couple pictures for you as well, just to show you what we're talking about, the kind of depth of snow. Check this out. That's a train that was stuck, and they had to dig the train out just so it could get on through on the tracks, of course. Again, this was just west of Minneapolis. That is some deep, deep snow right there. And a very similar picture, those lines that you see there, again, that's something I can point out for you here. These are power lines. That's what we're talking about there. And of course, that's a tree in the background. The snow is so deep, they had to make space for the power lines and clear and basically dig them out, sort of like what they had to do for that train. So this was a powerful storm, to say the least. We saw upwards of half foot of snow from that on St. Patrick's Day back in 1965, but multiple feet for our friends up north. Now, we don't have any of that in store for us tomorrow, just some windy conditions, and we'll call it a mix of sun and clouds for the most part. It's definitely going to be a little bit cooler, but temperature is not below zero. So if you want to find out more all about this, make sure you check out Snack's weather blog at kwwl.com. Just go into the weather tab. Otherwise, stick around for this final half hour today in Iowa. We'll be right back.